How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with another historic Brawl deck. Now, a while back I did a couple of discard decks, and I say a while back, that's probably over a year ago now. But a new kind of discard deck arrived on Arena with Innistrad Remastered, because a lot of support cards for this particular type of discard are related to Innistrad in particular, and that is Madness. So we have a red-black Madness deck. We have one Madness card. Unfortunately, we don't have any others, so it's not very powerful at the moment, but I do run Troxa. It's one of the few cards that makes our opponent discard instead of us, but we kind of just need a good beaters, because the Madness creatures, they were okay, but they're not the best, okay? They're decent, but they're not the best. So what? Greater. So we're piloting with Crucias, Titan of the Waves. About to say, recently been really into One Piece, and pirates. Plus, he's part of a Jund historic Brawl deck, and Jund is always something that I had meant to get into at some point, but never got around to that. So we'll ramp a bit. No attack. In the turn. Discard a Madness card. Okay. I was really worried there for a second. For some reason, he didn't work with Madness, which would have been bizarre. Crucias of the Waves is our maddening boy. This blade cannot be blocked either, which is why we had to kill our Satura Umezawa. He got another piece of, I think it's power. I think he was a 2/4, but he might have been a 3/3. Generally, if you look at an alchemy card and you can't tell what they changed about it, the answer is generally that they added a power or toughness somewhere. You know, the type of thing that wouldn't really change the playability of most cards. But, you know, on occasion, Wizards decides that is what needs to be done. Discard another Madness card. Lesser. And we will cast it for its madness. Each player discards a card. You know, I was only really targeting him for myself, but I don't really have another good removal spell, unfortunately. We could just wrath it all away. You don't have Madness. Kinda sad, bro. Kinda sad. Oh, no, you work with both things. all attacking creatures. I thought it was vampires for a second. Well, that's a little bit better than I gave it credit for. Beginning of our end step, we're going to discard the Gilded Lotus. We're going to look for lesser. Land's not bad. We are going to have to discard it, though, aren't we? We're also going to get Satoru Umezawa this turn, which is kind of sad. Not what I want to see. What is it? What do you have in your hand, Landlobber? Villas. Neat. I think we do this. Cancel. Never mind. So I want to have an indestructible creature so I don't end up completely screwed on board, but I also just don't want to die. Don't want to die. If we drew them into a counterspell, that's gonna be sad, man. It's gonna be real sad. We didn't. Okay. We did draw them into an essentially new hand, though. So, yeah. The only metric we lead at the moment is mana, and that is wholly temporary. Because treasures don't stick around. What a flavor win. Thanks, Wizards. It's weird, though, how you keep acquiring it, though. Well, Tergrid is not what I want to see. Yeah, Tergrid is literal cancer against this deck. We cannot win with a Tergrid. Discard away, opponent. Gonna stick this Wrath on board. And I'm thinking I'm gonna end it here. Do they have enchantment removal? That's a question. Neat. Yeah, I'm not really worried about that because it's gonna die next turn. Swing for lethal. Opponent. We got there. Okay. Did not expect. Much like Croxa, during the new set, during the March of the Machines madness, teamed up with the black and white dog from the underworld. What is its name? I don't remember. It starts with a K. But they're a really cool card because they have the broken triggered ability that comes with the Titans, which is whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks. This is binding. That's what do you call it? A madness card. Let's look for something with higher than 1 mana value, or 0 mana value. So the higher or lower is based on the we will swing for 3. Discard this. Greater. Let's go ahead and madness. There we go. Our deck's doing its thing. You'll love to see it, honestly. And we've seen elves and unicorns from our opponent, which is neat, honestly. So I think I want to go lower. Lesser. Look at us. Building an army. If I had a pirate crew, I would invite Zeroth, because Zeroth is cool. And probably trustworthy, but I don't know. Devils in fiction tend not to be trustworthy, honestly. We're already on game 3, and it is 13 minutes in. So we've actually played some fast games. Although game 2 was really fast, game 1 was kind of drug on. I don't know, initially I very much hesitated towards crafting a Crucias, but at the end of the day, March of the Machines is probably still a ways away. I have no clue when it comes out. I just kind of wanted to see him in action. Like I said, he's part of the Jund list that made the rounds. In Historic, and I'm happy about that. But I'd say back when I was in high school, Jund used to be a thing in Modern. And Modern, for those of you who don't remember, used to be a format, but I guess it still is a format, technically speaking, but not really. Yeah, let's see if they're willing to trade immediately. No, not immediately. Lesser. So if you choose lesser, you're almost guaranteed a land. But if you choose higher, you are generally okay to get something, but you want something... You want to discard a low mana cost, so that way you're guaranteed a non-land, but you get the most action of your non-lands. Rude, opponent. Rude. He's a good boy, though. He pays, like, part of his commander tax, which is nice. Ambitious. I really don't like our Crucias. I don't blame him. He's pretty decent, actually. As long as you have a land in hand, you can recast him, which is pretty good. Crap. We're one land short. What do we want to do then? I don't really have another Discord outlet at the moment. So I guess we ramp a bit. And I guess we get down a Gorger. And we swing for 1. Or 3. Yeah, almost a guaranteed rat block because they're so low on cards. We do have Chainer in the deck as a way to A, discard cards for free, but also B, to just cast things, you know? He's good at just casting things. Well, Gorger has to attack. I guess we make some zombies. There is a worm hiding behind this lava fall. Get him to come out is different. There you are, buddy. See, I told you he was there, just hiding away. A Doom Mover. You see this effect all the time on colorless cards, and putting it on top though. I don't know, but it's 1 less mana than generally, right? Generally, for the Far Finder ability, you pay 3 mana. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Well, that's neat. I was not counting poison damage. I'm like, 17 life, that's comfy. But we are guaranteed dead this turn. Actually, no, we're not. We are pretty much guaranteed dead. But we do have a 4th surprise blocker. Which isn't enough. So we still lose. If we had a 5th blocker, it would be okay. Or a way to discard Fiery Temper. GG, opponent. Good game. Well, either way, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.